Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this deck guide video, I'm going to take a look at the deck that I used to climb to Legends this season, and that is Libram Paladin. Libram Paladin is currently the strongest Paladin deck on the ladder. Other Paladin decks are also playable. You could play with secrets, you could play with hand buffs, but Libram is the strongest at the moment, because Libram got a little bit more stuff in the miniset thanks to the Sunwing Squawker, 4-mana 3/4 beast, Battle Cry, repeat the last spell you cast on a friendly minion on this. So it needs to be cast on a friendly minion. So obviously the big thing that you can do with Squawker is that if you cast Libram of Hope on a minion and then you play Squawker on the following turn, then it recasts Libram of Hope and you get another 8/8 Guardian with Taunt and Divine Shield. But that's very rare that you actually go for that. Typically you would go for more tempo on the Squawker. Hand of Adal is one great option. You have cast Hand of Adal on something, you cast it on Squawker, then that draws you another card and gives Squawker a bit of a buff. Sometimes Noble Mount of course also works, and even Libram of Wisdom. It's never a bad idea to have more Librams of Wisdom available, so plenty of options for what the Squawker can do and really a great fit into Libram Paladin deck. Libram Paladin's only real weakness is combo decks, because combo decks can deal more than 30 damage. Libram Paladin is not quite fast enough to typically kill them, stuff like OTK Fatigue Warlock. It's a little bit awkward, and even though you have a bunch of healing, you can't go above 30, so ouch. Obviously it will be really interesting with the next expansion, Fractured in Alterac Valley coming, Lightforged Carriel coming, giving you a weapon that halves the damage that you take, and then suddenly it's as if you had 60 health, so we'll see what happens with Paladin then. Obviously, Carriel also goes really well into stuff like hand buff Paladin, so Libram Paladin might not be the best one at that point. Anyway, Paladin looks to have a bright future in the next expansion as well, and right now, Libram Paladin, despite this weakness to combo decks, is one of the best decks. As for the mulligan with this deck, you're always looking for your early game minions. Elder Attendant, Knight of Anointment, Murgle, and Alliance Bannerman. These are cards that you want to keep in every single matchup. In addition to those 4 small minions that are unconditional keeps, there are a few conditional keeps that you can consider during a mulligan. Blademaster Samuro is an excellent answer to decks that go wide, stuff like Aggro Druid for example, so you can really consider keeping Blademaster Samuro against stuff that's going to flood the board. City Tax is considerably weaker, it's more used in mid-game with Barrow or with Libram of Justice, but against something that has 1 health minions, like Hunter for example often does, then City Tax could still be useful as a keep. And finally, if you already have some of those early game minions, especially if you have an Elder Attendant, you can play Elder Attendant on 1, and then you can use Hand of Adal on it on 2, then that makes Hand of Adal a possible keep as well. But I would not keep Hand of Adal if I didn't have a good minion to play it on. And now, let's go take a look at Libram Paladin in action. But we have a blade that burns with holy fire, so maybe we're fine. Through the Legion's Ray. Give minions in your hand. Minions in your hand +1/+1. 0 minions in hand. That's a minion, but I think I still want to just play it here. It's going to be killed, of course. It's not going to be killed. Intriguing. And we can Hand of Adal it. Oh, Death Rattle Demon Hunter, eh? I want to kill this. I might have the weapon and kill this if I don't. So I suppose we're taking that trade. One Razorboar dies, another comes out. That's still totally fine. That's totally fine too. We can do the Bannerman, even though my hand is... I should have used that Hand of Adal, of course, to hide the fact that that was a spell as well. We do this Bannerman now. Right? Now we're talking. Now we have some stuff. Right. What am I going to do with my stuff now? I probably have to use Carriel here to kill that one, right? I think I need to kill the Neophyte. I can't let them get something from hand with the Razorboar. So Carriel comes in, kills the 4/4. And this one kills the 3/2. I'm also going to coin out the Elder Attendant. And I have the option to buff the Attendant or Carriel. Or not buff either of them. But I do want to buff something, so we're buffing the Attendant here. Also alternative to buff Carriel though. Get it out of reach of Razorbar plus hero power. I hope I can find some modicum of entertainment from this one. Right. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. Rest and Hearthstone at the same time. Yeah, that's what we're doing basically. Isn't it? I want to kill that one. Play a Devout Pupil. Because they have played the Fell Screamer, so they have the potential to get the Illidar Inquisitor on this board. Which would be scary. But then they would have to hit this one over here, then the Inquisitor hits here. Then Inquisitor and this goes face for 12. I'm still alive at 4. And the Inquisitor goes down to 3 health. So it might all work out. Although it also might not. They had a pretty high pressure start, but they need the Inquisitor in hand, right? They don't have the Inquisitor in hand. This should be much easier. Okay. Didn't manage to pull anything good. Libram of Hope that I can't play yet. This one plus Inquisitor is 12 damage. Do I play the Murgurgle? Or do I open with hero power and then hand the Fadal on the hero power minion? I could do that. Let's see what I can pick up with this. Truth Seeker that I cannot play. And the Murgurgle. Do want the Libram out there. I guess I do want the Libram out there. Okay. Anytime that they manage to pick up the Inquisitor, that's obviously scary. Inquisitor right now is 12 damage to the dome. Spell Rattler, not quite as scary. Right? Okay, this is looking fine now. The threat of the Inquisitor is still there. If they pick up the Inquisitor, they don't have lethal. I can play the Truth Seeker. I can buff it up. This is fine. I have the opportunity to trade a city tax here. Might have... It's possible that I should have went for that one. Okay. But now we're starting to get to the point where we're winning. I could do Libram of Justice City Tax. 5 mana. But I don't think I have to do that yet. I can just do this. This is totally fine. 9/9 with a Divine Shield. Skull of cooldown is not bad. What can they pick up with that? Inquisitor costs 4, right? Yeah, so they can't play an Inquisitor immediately. Pretty much every other card that they have in the deck can be played. Is there enough time for me to do Murgurgle next turn? Do I need to go for the Libram? We will find out soon. There's some obvious advantages to getting that Murgurgle on the board. No Inquisitor cost 3, so they were able to get an Inquisitor out there. Okay, now if they can pick up... Oof. Inquisitor, but now it's dead. If they pick up another Inquisitor, 6 plus 8, 14 damage. I choose between the Murgurgle Prime. Another Inquisitor does not kill me. 6 plus 8, 14. That's an outcast card. Fury is not an outcast card. We can do Murgurgle. No rush minions. It's fine. They should still be enough. I don't think they have any lethal outs here. My Murlocs are quite small. So these are only threatening 9, 10, 14 damage right now. 15, 16 damage. So there's no lethal here. Unless I pick up something more. They have 2 discovered outcast cards. How good are those? Okay, they can shuffle. They could shuffle like Libram back. If they shuffle my Libram of Justice, keeping the Libram of Wisdom in hand actually played around them getting that Libram of Justice shuffle a little. Because if they shuffle City Tax, well, I have 2. So City Tax shuffle does nothing. They get more stuff. And they get more stuff. But I don't have a lethal here. Nope. I can do this. The city tags here. Oh, and also they had the +4 there. So that one too. I can also play a Bannerman.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Just hit face with all of these now. So... yeah, I'm at 24. I have a whole bunch of Divine Shield minions on the board. Demon Hunter is getting the best possible stuff here. But can that be enough? I don't think they have that many Death Rattle minions left in the deck. I just don't think they have enough stuff left. Also really needed to kill that off to get the taunts, but that would not have helped because of city tax. Alright. I feel that we might be in for a demonstration of that Fatigue Warlock power. Between the Libram of Justice and the Lord Barrow, this deck can beat the giant... oh, it's a 2. We're going to the 2, boys. Does that mean that I'm coining out the Murgur? That means I'm coining out the Murgur. I want something on this board that can fight. Alright. Battle against the 2. That is much more interesting. I could do Knight into Hand of Adal next turn. Then the Squawker on 4 with a Hand of Adal on it. If I do Libram of Wisdom now. I could also do the Hand of Adal now. That gives me a draw. Maybe Hand of Adal is still better here. Kill the minion. I mean, we're up against the 2, so we want to be fighting for the board. I have my Blade Master. If I can just get a discount on the Libram, that could be a very important thing. This could also be Bannerman on 3 into Squawker on 4. in this circle. How about that? We might be going Samuro on 4 as well.
Not too heavy.
Another alternative. I want to fight for this board. I have not been able to fight for this board as effectively as I had hoped. How about that? There's a 5/5 demon on this board now. And my Samuro is killing hardly anything. Then we need to go with the attendant.
I cannot wait to read this.
And then the knight. I need to start getting stuff on this board. And another knight.
May the light grant you peace.
And then I can give a Libram to this knight. I'm still a little bit off from being able to do Samuro into Hand of Adal. There's also a chance that they don't allow me to kill this knight. That's what I'm worried about. Just a little worried. Knuppelman with the sub. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. 17 months. That's a long time. Yep, they don't want me to kill the knight. I see. So now if I do Samuro with the Libram, it deals 3 to everything. And then these are going to mop up. But it will still be fine. Here comes the Samuro. Samuro has a Libram. And Padao. We're going to clean this up. Wow. Like this. Alright, and now that we have cleared up this board, we're starting to go places, I hope. We have like Hand of Adal into Squawker that's also going to have Hand of Adal for next turn, for example. But more stuff is coming. I don't have a city tax here. Is the Hand of Adal and Squawker. I guess that draws me more stuff. More stuff can be really useful. More useful than the Bannerman. I believe so. I want to draw even more stuff. Yes, drawing stuff is good. Need to get to work on these imps. Quite a few of them, but let's get to work.
You were just a burden.
Okay, that's another huge problem. That's not a problem at all, actually. Oh, the broomstick. The broomstick power is coming now.
Really? It's not too heavy.
That also works. Maybe we'll do that. I want to take the trade with that one, so that I will have more stuff left on the board. Alright. How appropriate that the Gatekeeper is going to be a quest warrior.
Burns with holy fire.
What else could it possibly be? Quest warrior is the Gatekeeper. So let's go and see what happens. Light granting me peace. Hi Diano, good evening. Gotta raid them dogs. Oh boy, oh boy. Am I fast enough? This is not a very fast hand. And they have the, of course, once they get to the good stuff. They really get to the good stuff. think I'm taking the trade here. It's not great, but I just don't want them to have pirates on the board. Now I could have a Squawker that would cast a Libram. Do I have anything better, is the question. I mean, Squawker with Libram Hope later on. That would be sweet, but is it too late? I probably need a tempo. So we're going with this Squawker here. Cast a Libram of Wisdom on it. This means that when this dies, I might get Truth Seeker with a pair of Librams next. And then Librams will cost zeros, and then Librams can be used with the Samuro. Diano... Oh, and hi Meyer. Greetings. Diano got Legend both formats this season, found Wild easier. Wild is generally easier because there are fewer players there. Well, there's a lot of pressure here. But that's a bit of a problem. The only play I have is to go with the Taunt route. They don't have a silence effect, so I can use both Librams here. This is now, of course, easy for them to kill. But we'll see. Then I will have a Samuro available, with Hand of Adal and with Librams. So I can kill the pirate board. And then I can heal after that. We should still have enough health. But the Rokara is coming. And then what?
Gotta get through me. Load it up.
This is the Samuro. Samuro with the Librams. Killing this board. And then I need both Devout Pupils there. I'd hope that they don't pick up their Barrow at least. If they have a 1-cost pirate, they can get Rokara on the board this turn. If they don't have a 1-cost pirate, they cannot. Second man the cannons.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Mild surprise, of course. Rokara coming next turn. Okay, that's fine. I could of course just drop the Cariel here, but I think I want the Libram. So Samuro will kill that one. Yeah. Let's drop one buff on each. And the Libram of Hope on my own face. And push that 10. So now, playing Rokara, like, then you have 2 more mana and that's lethal on the board. So you need something really good in addition to Rokara. Like that. 8 plus 5, that's 30. Yeah, but I still have enough, right? And that's already 14. It's even more. So no worries. It's still lethal. And for a moment there I was thinking, can they actually avoid being killed? But nope. Easy legend. It's always easy legend when you have the 11 times multiplier. What I'm more interested in is what rank am I going to enter at? It's basically the end of the month. 1600. I actually didn't expect it to be that low. But then again, I haven't played the whole month, so maybe people have just been playing a little. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.